I've watched a lot of basketball, seen legends rise, seen dynasties fall. I've seen players dominate, evolve, and redefine what's possible on a court. But I have never, in my entire life, seen anything like Victor Wembanyama, because what we just witnessed in the last 4 games didn't even feel real. 40 against Dallas, 9 blocks against the Pelicans, a stat line that sounds like something you turn off in 2K sliders. And now, NBA fans everywhere are asking a question we weren't supposed to ask, not this soon. Is Victor Wembanyama already the most talented basketball player we've ever seen? Because if you still think this is hype, you haven't been watching closely enough. When Victor Wembanyama entered the league, he wasn't just another number 1 pick. He was the most hyped prospect since LeBron James. 7'4", handles like a guard, wingspan like an aircraft. They called him an alien, a cheat code, the future of basketball. And still, people doubted. Too skinny, too raw, too soon. Given 3 years, they said, he's not built for this yet. But even as a rookie, the flashes were impossible to ignore. That first game in San Antonio, the blocks, the footwork, the moments where he looked like he was from a different planet. And then, just as quickly, looked like a 19-year-old still learning Earth's gravity. He was special, but incomplete. Then came the offseason. Quiet, focused, different. He worked with Hakeem, added weight, changed his stance, and, more than anything, learned patience. He stopped trying to be a highlight reel and started becoming a system. So when the new season tipped off, fans expected improvement, maybe even an all-star year. But no one, not even the believers, expected what was coming next. Because over 4 straight games, Wembanyama didn't just improve, he broke basketball.
360 spin.
Game 1, Dallas Mavericks. A showdown with AD and Cooper Flag. A test. And instead, it was an awakening.
Wemby the catch and the finish.
40 points, 15 for 21 shooting, 15 rebounds, and a performance that didn't just announce Victor Wembanyama, it warned the league. He wasn't supposed to be this polished. He wasn't supposed to look this ready. Step backs, mid-post turnarounds, weak side blocks, he was everywhere, and somehow nowhere defenders could reach. Every shot was smooth, every move deliberate. And by the time the Mavericks realized what was happening, it was already too late. The alien had landed.
Shakes, takes, and slams. It's absurd.
Then came the Pelicans. And this time, it wasn't about scoring. It was about control. 29 points, sure, but 9 blocks. 9. In a single game. Wemby didn't just protect the rim, he erased it. He made NBA players hesitate mid-air, questioning whether the shot was even worth taking. Zion tried to test him, in the paint, body to body, and Wemby sent it right back. Not with force, with ease. The Pelicans weren't playing basketball anymore. They were playing survival. And if you're sitting there thinking, there's no way he tops this, you might want to hit subscribe, because this was just the second game of his rampage. Then came Brooklyn, and if the first 2 games showed dominance, this one showed range. 31 points, 14 boards, 4 assists, 6 blocks, 3 steals. He was everywhere. At one point, he blocked a shot, grabbed it himself, led the fast break, crossed over at half court, and pulled up for 3. Like it was nothing. It wasn't just dominance anymore. It was artistry. He looked like a glitch in a game that hadn't loaded properly, where one player's attributes were maxed out in every category. And then, Toronto. No explosions this time, just perfection. 24 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, and he missed 1 shot. 7 for 8, barely sweating. It was the kind of quiet dominance that legends are built on, where you look up at the box score and realize he didn't just play well, he commanded the game. 4 games, 4 different ways to dominate. Scoring, defense, playmaking, efficiency. Every night a new superpower unlocked, and by the end of that stretch, the The NBA wasn't trying to stop Wemby anymore. It was trying to understand him. Because this wasn't normal basketball anymore. It's not just the numbers. It's not the points, the blocks, or even the wins. It's the feeling you get when you watch him. Something inside you says, this shouldn't be possible. Because what Victor Wembanyama is doing right now is breaking the basic rules of basketball. He covers ground like a video game character whose speed slider glitched. 1 step and he's across the lane. 2 steps and he's at the rim from the three-point line.
And they're just toying with the little kids.
Oh, poor Derek White, we love you, but he's going to end up on every highlight.
He's not just blocking shots, he's deleting possessions. A player beats his man, sees daylight, then sees Wemby. And you can almost see the panic, the hesitation, the midair surrender. He doesn't even try to shoot, he just gives up. That's not a stat, that's fear. And fear doesn't show up in the box score. According to the NBA's matchup data, players guarded by Wembanyama have shot just 29.7% from the field. That's not elite defense. That's unfair. Nearly every opponent he's faced, guards, forwards, even centers, has shot 20% worse when he's defending them. It's like having a permanent force field under the rim. And when you finally do beat him, you haven't. Because he recovers faster than you can finish. He'll bite on a fake, twist midair, and still pin your layup on the opposite side of the glass. How? How does a 7'4" human being move like that? The answer is, he's not moving like a big man. He's moving like a guard trapped in a skyscraper's body. And while defenses are still trying to figure him out, his offense has quietly evolved too. Gone is the reckless, three-heavy rookie version. Now, he's playing like someone who spent the summer studying every great big in history. He's facing up from the elbow, using footwork straight out of Olajuwon's playbook, and knocking down mid-range jumpers like it's 1997. Every move has rhythm, every step has intent. And the scariest part? He's not even forcing it. He's not trying to dominate. He's just playing basketball, and domination is the byproduct. So when you watch him glide up the court, spin through traffic, and pull up from 30 feet like a guard,
Wembanyama wants it from the logo.
You start to realize something. We're not watching a tall player who's skilled. We're watching a skilled player who just happens to be tall. And that distinction changes everything. Because the more you watch, the more you realize this isn't basketball anymore. It's evolution. Throughout NBA history, only a handful of players have ever felt like they were breaking the game. Prime Shaq, so big, strong, and explosive that the league literally had to change rules and build stronger rims just to contain him. 2016, Steph Curry, the man who made half-court shots feel like free throws and shattered the entire geometry of basketball. Kevin Durant, a 7-footer who dribbled like a guard and shot over everyone like a cheat code from another dimension. Those were basketball's rule breakers. Players who forced the game to evolve around them. But Wembanyama? He's something else entirely. He's not bending the rules, he's deleting them. He's got Shaq's intimidation, KD's touch, Gobert's reach, and Curry's spacing, all wrapped into a 20-year-old body that hasn't even reached full strength yet. It's not supposed to happen. Every player has a flaw. Too slow, too small, too fragile, too raw. But with Wemby, where's the weakness? What's the counter? Where's the limitation? When Shaq dominated, he was a monster. When Steph dominated, he was a magician. When Wemby dominates, he looks like a myth. It's not arrogance, it's inevitability. You just watch and try to convince yourself it's real. Because we've had cheat codes before, but this time, the cheat code is still updating itself. You can feel the moment shifting. Every game, every possession, you see fans lean forward like, wait, did that really just happen? And then the replays hit, and the crowd loses it all over again. Online, it's chaos. People calling him a my player on rookie difficulty, an alien, slender man with a jumper. Analysts are scrambling for comparisons. Is he KD with defense? Is he Ralph Sampson 2.0? Is he Giannis with a jump shot? But the answer keeps coming back the same. No. He's Wemby. And that's the problem. There's no reference point. But soon, we'll just accept him. Not as the next Durant, not as the next Shaq, but as the first Wembanyama. We break down moments like this every week, so if you love seeing history before it's history, subscribe to this channel.